tips for preparing candidates for interviews and assessment day are that they should really adequately prepare and treat it as though they are selling themselves.
I think probably the top tip would be to do your research. Research the company, research the person who's going to be interviewing you, and research the format that the interview process will take. And if you go in there feeling confident, that will serve you all the better.
Don't be late, don't be rude, don't be arrogant, and be yourself, show your true personality, because getting a job, it's not about getting a job, it's about getting the right job. You've got to make sure that you fit in with the company, you've got to build a rapport with the interviewer, be it an assessment centre or be it one-to-one interview. You've got to make good eye contact, you make the interviewer laugh, just be yourself, and that should be good enough.
Making sure that you understand to a great extent what business they're in, so that how would their customers expect to see you? So that means appropriate dressing. If you're in an advertising agency, you can be more relaxed. If you're in a bank, you probably need to wear a suit, not necessarily a tie. Go along to the place beforehand and have a look at the people who are coming in and out of the building. See what they wear, what do they look like, what's their haircut like. If you've got visible tattoos, you're on a loser for a start. If you can cover them up, cover them up. It's all about creating good first impressions, and that's what you've got to keep in mind. Really, how do I want that person to see me from the moment and start making their opinion? So those are my initial recommendations.
Think the assessment centre is just an assessment centre. It's actually not. You probably stand a better chance of getting a job through an assessment centre, because it gives us as employers a chance of seeing the real you, how you interact with your group, how you interact with your team, and it's a great, almost an entry to getting an interview, if it is a two-way interview process. So the first assessment, you stand a lot more chances of being interviewed or getting a job through an assessment centre than just a one-to-one interview.
I thought it was very interesting. It's useful to mix with other people who are looking for recruiting people, and also people who advise candidates who are looking for jobs. So it was a nice mixture of both sides, of employers and people who advise candidates.
It was a very useful event. It gave a lot of insight into the other side of recruitment, which we don't generally see. So it's good to see what the employers are looking for, and to give us a better knowledge and understanding so we can give to our clients.
I thought that there was loads of interactivity, dynamism going through, and loads of messages came across that I'm going to actually use myself. I got useful tips today for my job. I'm a training coordinator, and I'm hoping that I have taken on board loads of information today to use in my training sessions back at work.
I think the discussion section was really useful, just exchanging ideas, learning a little bit, but actually I think what's most important is finding out that we're all thinking from the same perspective and all advising people along the same tracks for interviews and assessment centres.
What I found most useful today was hearing different opinions from employers and what they're looking for in candidates.
A lot of employers have gone down the route of having assessment centres for their recruitment process. So it's really good to see what the reasons behind that was, and how we can better tool up our clients to do better in the assessment days as well.
The employers were the most useful part of this event. I think the experience and expertise they were giving, both on good and bad points, and their knowledge of how they can support and how they interview customers was the best way, and I think a lot of people took that away. So for me, that was the best part of the event today.